Hi everyone, I'm Jacqueline. Thanks for joining me today. Today I thought we would make Mardi Gras mask for this month's teen craft. So let's get started. So let's get started with our masks. I'm gonna decorate this cat eye mask to start. And I thought we would use, I like green and gold, so I'm gonna use green and gold sequins. And so I bought the sequins on this roll, and you could just take and cut some of it off. And then you can just pull the sequins off the string. And it does take a little bit of time, depending on how many masks you want to make. If you're just going to make one mask, you're not going to need all that many of the sequins. So once you get all these pulled off, you want to place them in a cup just to keep them there, so they don't get everywhere. They do tend to get everywhere. And we're getting our glue guns nice and hot. You're going to need a toothpick to kind of spread the sequins around. So you want to be sure and kind of have it ready to go, because the glue does dry really, really quick. But you can always add more, but you don't want it to get too clumped up. So you're just going to start on the tip of and kind of spread it out. And then you can spread the glue out with your toothpick. And then you're going to sprinkle some of the sequins on there and kind of move them around with your toothpick. So you can see it dries pretty quickly, but you can always apply another thin layer here. This also keeps it more neat looking too. The toothpick really does help you to keep from burning your fingers. So I've got this outer eye done. You want to kind of remove these strings of glue as you go, because they do get a little messy. Let them dry on there. And then I'm just going to cut this excess off. And then I'm going to take and put a strip around the edges as well. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of put it around there to see about how much I need. And cut in between the two sequins. And I need just a little bit more. Just going to cut another strand. Now that I've got that placed in there, just trim it. And I'm not too worried about trimming it there. I cut one in half. I'm going to remove some of those strands. So now I have that side done. I thought I would go ahead and start on this side, and I'm going to make it asymmetrical, so I'm not going to do it exactly the same. So what I want to do is start heavy and then go light. So I'm going to add my glue here, spread that on there, and then sprinkle kind of a heavy amount of the green sequins, and then push them around with the toothpick. And then I'm gonna just add a few here and there. One thing you can do is just kind of put a little bit of glue on the end of your toothpick there. So we've added quite a few sequins and kind of come out a little bit. And where you've made some mistakes, you can just cover it with the sequins, which is kind of nice. So I've got one there. I can just cover that one up. Or I've got a little bit too much glue. Just grab a couple sequins and stick on there. Another thing you can do to cover the glue, if you don't want to put a sequence there, you could just take a Sharpie and kind of go over the glue. So I thought we would put some feathers on here too, just to kind of liven things up. That's why I left this tip empty, because I was going to add some feathers and stuff to it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue and put on the end of this. And then add my feather. You can add as many or as few feathers as you want to. And just one more feather there. Isn't that beautiful? Well, this was super fun making this mask, and thank you for joining me. If you would like to see more craft videos, check out this playlist. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when we release new videos. Or to see what other programs we have to offer, you can find us at www.jesspublib.org.